If you have diabetes or prediabetes, you've probably been told to avoid these foods completely. And while cutting carbs can help some people in the short term, for most, eliminating them entirely is not realistic or sustainable. These foods are part of daily life for many cultures around the world. Today, I want to share a different perspective, not to encourage overeating carbohydrates, but to explain this important idea. The problem isn't just carbohydrates themselves, it's how, when, and with what we eat them. Most carbohydrates are broken down into glucose very quickly. When glucose enters the bloodstream too fast, blood sugar rises sharply, insulin must spike to compensate. Over time, this worsens insulin resistance. But here's the key point. Not all carbohydrates behave the same way, and not all eating patterns create the same glucose response. Small changes in preparation and behavior can make a meaningful difference. One of the most effective and underused strategies is something called resistant starch. When foods like rice, potatoes, or pasta are cooked, cooled in the refrigerator overnight, then reheated before eating, a portion of the starch transforms into a form that is harder to digest. Resistant starch slows glucose absorption, reduces post-meal blood sugar spikes, feeds beneficial gut bacteria, improves insulin sensitivity. Multiple studies show that cooled and reheated starches produce a significantly lower blood sugar response compared to freshly cooked versions. You're eating the same food, just prepared in a smarter way. In real life, carbohydrates are rarely eaten alone, and that's a good thing. When carbs are eaten with protein, healthy fats, and fiber-rich vegetables, digestion slows down. This leads to smaller glucose spikes and lower insulin demand. For example, rice with fish and vegetables is far better than rice alone. Potatoes with olive oil and protein are gentler on blood sugar than plain potatoes. Even adding acidic foods like vinegar or lemon juice can slow carbohydrate breakdown. Here's a simple change with surprisingly powerful effects. Eat vegetables and protein first. Eat carbohydrates last. If you start a meal with bread, rice, or juice, blood sugar rises quickly within 30 to 45 minutes. But when you begin with vegetables and protein, pause briefly, then eat carbohydrates, glucose enters the bloodstream more slowly and steadily, even if the total calories stay the same. You don't need intense exercise. Just a 10-minute walk, light housework, gentle stair climbing. Muscles can absorb glucose directly from the bloodstream, helping to lower post-meal blood sugar and reduce insulin demand. The ideal timing is within 15 to 30 minutes after eating. Your body processes carbohydrates better earlier in the day. The same meal, eaten in the morning or midday, lower glucose response. Eaten late at night, higher blood sugar spike. Whenever possible, eat most carbs earlier in the day. Keep dinner lighter, finish eating at least 3 hours before bedtime. You don't need to live in fear of bread, rice, or potatoes. Carbohydrates are not inherently the enemy. Poor timing, poor preparation, and poor combinations are. By preparing starches differently, pairing them wisely, eating in the right order, and moving after meals, you can enjoy a more flexible diet while maintaining better blood sugar control. Start with one small change. Consistency matters far more than perfection.